Good morning, everybody. It's Chris Robinson, Robinson Ag Marketing with today's morning minute. In the grains, everything lower overnight. D's corn traded down to 513 after trading as high as 520 and three quarters, down 1 3/4 cent as I'm talking to you right now. My guess is these guys want to go get that gap from Sunday night. They can't stand it. There's a little gap down there between Friday's high and Sunday night's low. Gets filled at oh 09. We're trading at 13. Novi beans uh, opened up at 23, traded to 28 and a half, and are also down 7 cents, traded as low as 16 and a half. Hopefully, if you follow along, a lot of you guys should have $12 bean puts now, and now we're at 12.16. Hard to believe we were at 12.40, looking at maybe going to the contract high again. So you had a chance to defend $12, which I think is a good one. Now I'd probably look at defending 11.90. We traded as low as 12.16 and a half last night. That's why when you get these rallies, I know it's very, very difficult because you get bullish and normally what you want to do is buy more, right? That's human nature. But if you're a farmer or producer, you're already long. So you need to use these rallies to make sales or put hedges on. That's why it's so hard to market because you've got to actually go against your emotions. Trust me, 90%, I wouldn't say 90, 70% of this is controlling your emotions. And the D Chicago wheat down a dime, 688, traded as high as 705. Kansas City wheat traded 773 and down to 747, nearly a 30-cent range in KC the overnight. The overnight markets are dangerous. What can I tell you? We all go to bed, and then the Asians and the Europeans traded up. Um, can we rally today? Absolutely. It's only Tuesday. Uh, we'll see where we are on Friday. The two most important settlements are Mondays and Fridays, guys. Crude oil's lower on that. That changes. That could also be taking away some of the pressure. Silver's lower, trading at 68. The other day, it looked like it might go to 72. Gold's also lower, uh, trading at 46.25. So those markets are moving lower as well. We're going to find out today. Is the spread between cash and cattle futures going to catch up? Right now, cash is higher than futures. August options go off the board this week for feeders. So make sure you're watching those. August settled yesterday at 333 half. I know a lot of you guys have 340s on with me. We're going to be looking to move those into September, depending on how we go off here on Friday. So that's about it for the day. Will cattle be able to recover? Cattle, is definitely under pressure. Um, it seems to me that every time we do get a rally now, people are selling it. That seems to have shifted. Um, for the previous 6 months, we would get rallies and people would continue to buy them. So that may be something to watch there. So defend what you can. Yes, we've lost half the rally. If you take the November low and the May high, yeah, we've lost half of it. You're not obligated to lose the other half. So if you didn't do anything on the top, you don't have to sit here and watch potentially um, the second half fizzle away. Is this 2015? I don't know. We'll know in 3 years. We can look back and say, look, 2026 was just like 2015. I have no idea. Nobody does. That's why we hedge. All right, guys, this is Chris. Have a good day. If you need help, give me a call 312-638-8868. Every day I send out a post-close letter. I spend about 2 hours on it. I do all the levels. Bull or bear, you need to know what these levels are. They still don't take away the responsibility you have to make a decision, but I can point out the risk, which is what those levels are. Take care, everybody.